Hi everyone, welcome back for another whiskey review. Well, I'm here tonight on a long journey. Well, it feels long, but it's not that long, of reviewing 6 Nikka whiskies back to back. And now I'm on whiskey number 5, which is another single malt from the Nikka range from the Miyagikyo Distillery in the Miyagi prefecture in Japan. Now, I've referenced to this whiskey a few times in the previous 4 reviews, which has been the Nikka Days, the Taketsuru, the Nikka from the barrel, and the Nikka Yoichi, the single malt. And now I've come to the second single malt distillery, which was set up by the founder, Matsuyama Taketsuru, all the way back in 1969. And I just love the whole story of Nikka whiskey. And I just love the commitment and passion of this, what they refer to as the father of Japanese whiskey, of having successfully set up, Yoichi all the way back in 1934. But he wanted more. He didn't want to stop. He wanted to set up a new distillery, which was to be completely different in terms of types of whiskey output it will give. So in this one in particular, it has a lot less peated content in terms of the malted barley. So a lot less peated content influence, but more of the sherry cask influence. And the other methods they're using in the production of this particular single malt versus the Yoichi, they're looking for a lighter, sweeter spirit, which complements the sherry cask aging. We're going to find out in a minute if it works or not, but that excites me that they've successfully managed to set up like a kind of a peated influence versus a more lighter, fruitier, easy, smoother whiskey, which kind of you could tie into how the 2 Suntory distilleries are set up, which I've been to, both the Hakushu and the Yamazaki, whereas Hakushu is peated and Yamazaki is not. So maybe that's the kind of line they've gone towards. Now, during the last reviews, I've referenced the bottle as well, which is the same as the Taketsuru and the Yoichi. And I just love the shape. I just love the heaviness and just the elegance of this bottle. I love the label. It's so good. Bit of mystique to it. And bottled at 45% ABV, just like the Yoichi. Now, the other thing you would have heard me say repeatedly tonight during the previous reviews, and you're going to hear me say that a couple of times probably during this review as well, is these are available all the time and they're reasonably priced. Like the Yoichi, this one's also around $120 retail, which is very, very affordable compared to a lot of other single malts from Japan, which unfortunately are either not available or too expensive. But the 2 entry-level or flagship, whatever you want to call it, Nikka single malts are available in New Zealand all of the time, $120. Well, I'm here's hoping my videos will go viral and everyone in New Zealand will start drinking Nikka whiskey, shooting the price up. Highly unlikely, but these are available. You can dabble them. You could be sitting at your home drinking this whiskey. Just take a break from buying another $100, $120 Scotch whiskey or Irish whiskey, or extend yourself from a $70, $80 bottle and get something interesting in your hand. Try something, live a little. It's affordable. It's not $300 single malt from Japan. It's only $120 for now. All right, let's see what's it like on the nose first. Oh, yes. A lot more oiliness on the nose compared to the Yoichi. The sort of waxy character is there. That's interesting. What did my notes say? Yes. Beeswax, that's what my notes say. And that kind of rich sweetness of raisiny sweetness, but also some of the tropical fruits. I can't quite pick which one I want to say. Mangoes, guava, is that what I'm getting? And the gentle spices there just in the background. Oh, so good. So this may sound controversial, and that's okay. We're all allowed to make an opinion. We all enjoy whiskeys, right? I prefer this one on the nose a lot more to the Yoichi. But it remains to be seen if I prefer this on the palate more than the Yoichi. All right, let's see. Yummy. Rich sweetness. It's kind of like a, I don't want to say dark chocolate, but I don't want to say milky chocolate either. Somewhere in between. It's not a full dark chocolate character, but the sherry influence you can pick up. It's there. The caramelized sweetness is there. The gentle spice is lingering in the background. Really lovely. And you can appreciate the oiliness and the malt character, I guess, compared to the other three blends obviously I've tried tonight. Oh, so good. 45% ABV, that's good as well. The flavors are carrying a little bit forward and lingering for a lot longer than the blends I've tried tonight, obviously. Oh, so good. Like ginger. What I'm enjoying right now, and I'm trying to think of some of my favorite sherry cask aged Scotch whiskies, which depending on the cask type they've used, can be a bit peppery, which is something I don't enjoy all the time. I like the depth, the spiciness of cinnamon with raisiny sweetness from a sherry cask influenced whiskey. This is delivering on that. The spiciness is there, but it's not peppery. It's not too far. It's just somewhere in the middle. It's just rewarding me with that sweetness that's just lingering. That raisiny sweetness is just lingering for a long time. I respect the fact that Mr. Taketsuru, you know, he could have just tapped out, set up the Yoichi whiskey and, how do you say, enjoy the accolades and live happily after. But now, for what I would assume then would have been a relatively advanced age of his life, challenged himself to set up yet another distillery in Japan to produce a completely different style of whiskey to what he had already been doing at Yoichi. You got to respect that, especially in those days, with a lot less technology available and all you had was your techniques that you have honed and bettered over time, and then just patience, creating a great spirit and then putting in high quality casks, and then obviously sharing with the rest of the world. Really, really good. And I feel like I want to learn a lot about Masataka Taketsuru. I hope I pronounced it right. Oh, so good. So, I mean, during the whole 5 videos, this is video number 5 tonight, I've talked a lot about, you know, that I've been to Japan and I've been to Yamazaki and Hakushu. I kind of wish I could go back, and maybe I'll go back one day soon. I'd love to go see these 2 distilleries. I think they would be something quite magical, and that's what I found when I went to Scotland as well. I went to any number of my favorite distilleries. It was not about the spirit. I could already get the whiskey delivered here. It's available. We have plenty of it available. But sometimes you have to go to the distillery to truly get the spirit of what the whole distillery is about. And the Nikka website is just full of amazing stories around why in particular Masataka Taketsuru picked these 2 locations for Yoichi and this particular single malt distillery. Really good. I love to go see it and enjoy it for myself as well. Now, to the most important thing. Do I prefer this one over Yoichi? Hard to say. But what I'll say is, I think this was a very happy medium at $20 cheaper, because you're getting both the Yoichi and the Miyagikyo together as a blended malt. But on its own, both the Yoichi and this one has its merits. But I suppose I'll have to say, I did say that I'll say, I think I prefer the Yoichi. I like peated drams, I just wish there was a way to get both together. Well, there is. You can try the blended malt. Well, I mean, for around $100, slowly you could build up your collection, get all three, and that could be a fun night, trying all three side by side. Mental note, maybe I'll do another review of the three side by side. I think that could be a really fun exercise. Well, that's all I've got to say about this particular single malt from Nikka. I hope you've enjoyed the video, learned something, and you will try more Japanese whiskies. If you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, and hopefully you'll tune in for the last review in this series, which is the Nikka Tailored. Look at this bottle, how beautiful that is. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.